Hello YouTube, this is OJ Cubing. Welcome to my Megaminx disassembly video. If you don't know what a Megaminx is, it's basically a dodecahedron version of the Rubik's Cube, and I'm going to be showing you how to disassemble it and reassemble it, which you could use for lube or anything you want. I'm going to be doing this on a Shengshou Megaminx, but it's the same sort of thing for any other Megaminx. And so let's get right into it. In order to start the disassembly, we're going to do the same thing as we did with the Rubik's Cube, which is turn the top layer half a turn, so that lines up with there. Get your thumb, stick it underneath this edge piece, and pop it up like that, and then just pull that out. And you can then take out these two corners quite easily. The edges are still a bit fiddly to get out, but if we just rotate some layers, and you can just use your thumb to get them out. And I'm going to show you a time lapse of me disassembling this. So yeah, this is quite easy to take apart. Only took me a couple of minutes and it was quite fun doing it. And I decided to arrange all the pieces as you can see here, and I'll just go over how I'm arranging them because I find it very useful to do. So when I talk about hard colours, I'm meaning everything in this upper hemisphere because they're all very bright and very, well, mostly quite dark, but it includes white, blue, yellow, purple, green and red. And everything I talk about as light colours, you see these kind of look a bit lighter, not quite as sharp, and I'm talking about grey, cream, light blue, orange, light green and pink. I don't know whether this is the same colour scheme as yours, but that's the sort of terminology I'm going to be using, and it will come in later on quite helpful, as well as in my tutorial. So here is how I would recommend arranging your pieces. As you can see here I have edges and here I have corners. And it's all really about how many hard colours and soft colours they all have. So you can see here we've got edges with a white bit, and that's the front row here. Here we have edges that are composed of two hard colours. Here we have edges that are composed of one hard colour and one soft colour, and there's 10 of those, there's 5 of the rest. Here are edges with two soft colours, and here are edges with a grey edge. And over here are the corners. We have corners with a white bit, corners with two hard colours and a soft colour, a corner with two soft colours and a hard colour, and here we have grey colours. So as we get over to there, we get from hard down to soft. Also, here's the core. I think it looks quite funky. Here is another time lapse, this time of me putting the Megaminx together. It only took me 6 minutes to do so, but obviously I sped it up so it's a bit more enjoyable for you guys. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first step to reassembling your Megaminx is to take your white edges, and we're going to make a star around the white centre. So we're just going to, for the first piece, just put it in there, slot it in. It should slot in quite easily between the white and green. Going to take this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a bit further down, and then we can just rotate it so it comes up. And I'm just going to do that really quickly. And so there you see I have got a white star. Just make sure everything's all well aligned, it'll be easy for later. Now we're going to turn it upside down like this. We're going to take our white corners. I'm just going to find them. This is the yellow and blue, so we're going to find yellow and blue. This is really simple. You just put it in up here and it just slides down like that. Do a second one, green and purple. Find green and purple, put it in there, slot it down, and we'll eventually get a white pentagon. So there is our white pentagon. It's a bit flimsy at the moment, so I'm going to put it back. We're going to get out our double hard edges. And again, we're just going to find where this needs to go. Make sure it's orientated the right way. You're just going to place it in this gap here and just press down. And that should get it to where it needs to be. And as you can see, we've now done the first 2 layers, and we can in fact move this bottom layer. That's how I like to make sure it's all aligned. And we're going to start on the next bit. So for the next step, you want to go and get one corner that has a light and 2 darks. And then, so this light colour is green, so we need to get the next 2 light green edges that have a dark colour in it, like this. And we're going to put all 3 of these into the Megaminx. And so we're going to get our corner like this, find out where it needs to go and just sort of push it down to there. Make sure that this pentagon lines up correctly. And then we're going to get one of our edges and put it in here and just hold the pentagon still and just sort of slide it in like that. Get one of these and again just do it on the other side and just slot it in like that so that it sort of looks like that. And we're going to do that all around for all of these joining bits here. I advise that once a lot of your things have been done, you're going to have to put your edge pieces in much higher up like this and slide it down into place like that. And then when you go for the next bit, sorry, there it is, you're going to have to put it in, and as you can see it needs to go there, so we're just going to hold this pentagon still and slide it in like that and keep doing that for the rest of them. So there we go, it's going to look a bit like this now. And I think this looks quite cool, quite a nice little pattern. But we need to now fill in these gaps here. And so we're going to take our next ones with one hard edge, and then we're going to just slide that in down like that. It's quite simple. You're going to get the edge that corresponds to that, put it in here at the top, and just push it down into there. And we're going to do that for the rest. Okay, so we've only got one more layer to do now, as you can see. And so we're going to take one edge like this, turn the pentagon so it's misaligned again. And this way we can pop them in an angle, and as we push down it rotates a layer, which is fine because you can just put it back. And that'll give us more space to manoeuvre. So we're going to put one edge in, we're going to put 2 corners in that go either side of it. And we're going to put in these 2 edges here. So there's one, turn it around. There's the other, that's the wrong one. Oh dear. And then we're going to go here, place this corner in, make sure it's the right way around, place this edge in, and then we've got it like this. We're going to put in the 2 corners first. And then we've got one more edge, and the way this works is because we got these bits of wire here, we've got quite a small gap in there. You're going to have to take 2 fingers and prise it open like this, get it in the right way around, wedge it in, maybe at an angle like this, and then twist it, and then it should go in with a little bit of force. And there's your Megaminx all done, and it's all moving. And that was my reassembly tutorial, guys. Hope you liked it, hope it helped, and I'll see you next time with my Megaminx tutorial.